So, let's talk about the mind. It's this wild, complex machine that runs everything, but most of us never get the user's manual. We just stumble through life, pushed and pulled by forces we don't even understand. But what if you could get a look under the hood? It's simpler than you think. Imagine your mind is a stack, like a stack of pancakes, but for your thoughts. There are three main layers. At the very top, you've got your conscious mind. Right below that is the subconscious. And way down at the bottom, in the deep, dark stuff, is the unconscious mind. Each layer has its own job, its own set of rules, and they're all talking to each other all the time. Understanding this three-layer stack is a game changer. It's not some weird mystical thing only gurus can figure out. This is practical stuff. It's about knowing why you do the things you do. Why do you keep reaching for that cookie when you know you shouldn't? Why do you get a weird feeling about someone you just met? Why do some things feel effortless while others feel like you're pushing a boulder uphill? All right, let's start at the top with the conscious mind. This is the part of you that's listening to me right now. It's your awareness. It's the voice in your head that's thinking. It's planning. It's making deliberate decisions. When you decide what to have for breakfast, or you try to solve a math problem, or you focus on learning a new skill, that's your conscious mind at work. It's the CEO of your brain, sitting in the corner office, looking at the data and making the big calls. It's the part that uses logic and reason. It's what you identify with most of the time. You think, I am the one thinking this thought. The thing about the conscious mind, though, is that it's powerful, but also incredibly limited. Think about it. How many things can you really focus on at once? One, maybe two if you're lucky. It's like a spotlight. It can shine a very bright, very focused beam on something, but it can only illuminate a tiny little spot in a massive dark room. Its short-term memory is also pretty weak. It can hold onto a phone number for a few seconds, but if you don't write it down or repeat it, poof, it's gone. It gets tired easily and needs a lot of energy to run. This is where you set your intentions. I'm going to start going to the gym. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to be a better person. It's the captain of the ship, charting the course and setting the destination. It deals with new information. Now we go one level deeper to the subconscious mind. This is the workhorse. This is the powerful silent engine that runs about 95% of your life. It's everything happening just below your immediate awareness. Think of it as the autopilot system. It's where all your habits are stored. It's where your learned behaviors are stored. It's where your emotional responses are stored. It's where your long-term memories are stored. When you drive a car and you're thinking about your grocery list, your subconscious is handling the steering. Your subconscious is handling the braking. Your subconscious is keeping you in your lane. It learned how to do that through repetition, and now it just runs the program automatically. The subconscious doesn't use logic or reason like the conscious mind does. It operates on a much simpler principle: association, repetition. It's like a giant, powerful computer running whatever software it's been given. If you repeatedly think a certain thought, feel a certain emotion, or perform a certain action, your subconscious takes that as a command. It says, okay, this is what we do now. And it automates it. This is fantastic for good habits, like brushing your teeth, playing a musical instrument, but it's also why bad habits are so damn hard to break. The program is already running. This layer is also the seat of your emotions and beliefs. That feeling of comfort when you walk into your home. That's your subconscious linking that place with safety and relaxation. That jolt of anxiety when you see a spider? That's a program running, an association made long ago. Your beliefs about yourself and the world. I'm not good at math. I'm a confident person. People can't be trusted, are all stored here. These aren't things you consciously think about every second, but they run in the background, filtering your reality and influencing choices. The subconscious is always on, 24/7, even when you're asleep. It takes orders from the conscious mind but doesn't question them. If your conscious mind repeatedly worries about failing, your subconscious accepts that as reality and creates feelings of anxiety to match. It doesn't judge whether information is good or bad, true or false. It just records and automates. This is why affirmations can be so powerful. Visualization can be powerful too. You're giving your subconscious new, better instructions to run. You are consciously planting seeds in the vast, fertile soil of your subconscious mind. Now we go to the deepest, most mysterious layer, the unconscious mind. If the conscious mind is the tip of the iceberg and the subconscious is the part just under the water, the unconscious is the massive, deep, hidden bulk of the iceberg that you can't see at all. This is the primitive, instinctual part of your brain. It's the oldest part. It's concerned with one thing and one thing only: survival. It controls all the automatic bodily functions you never, ever have to think about. Your heart beating, your lungs breathing, your cells repairing themselves. It's the ultimate life support system. But the unconscious is also a storage vault for things that are too painful or too overwhelming for the conscious mind to deal with. This is where repressed memories, deep-seated traumas, and powerful hidden drives are kept. These are the things that have been pushed down, locked away out of sight, because facing them would be too disruptive. A traumatic event from childhood that you have no conscious memory of might still be alive and well in your unconscious, shaping your behavior in profound ways. It could be the hidden source of a phobia, an addiction, or a pattern of self-sabotage that you just can't seem to shake. This part of your mind doesn't communicate with words. It speaks in symbols, in dreams, in gut feeling, unexplainable urges or aversions you sometimes get. It's the source of that gut instinct that tells you something is wrong, even when everything looks fine on the surface. It's the reason you might have a strange, vivid dream that leaves you feeling unsettled all day. It's the unconscious trying to send a message up to the surface, bubbling up in a symbolic form that your conscious mind might struggle to interpret. So you have these three layers. But they aren't separate, siloed-off departments. They're in a constant, dynamic conversation with each other. Information and influence flow up and down the stack all the time. Think about learning a new skill, like learning to ride a bike. At first, it's all conscious effort. You're wobbling. Pedal balance, steer, don't fall. Your conscious mind is working overtime, sending very specific instructions. You're fully engaged, and it's exhausting. That's a thought moving from conscious intention downward. After you practice over and over again, something amazing happens. The process becomes smoother, more automatic. You stop thinking about it. You just get on the bike and ride. What happened? The conscious mind successfully downloaded the bike riding program to the subconscious mind. The subconscious has now taken over. It runs the habit efficiently in the background, freeing up your conscious mind to think about other things, where you're going, enjoying the scenery. This is how all habits are formed. A conscious choice, repeated enough times, becomes a subconscious program. The flow goes the other way too. Section 6. Everyday mysteries. Examples of your mind at work. Let's make this even more real with some concrete examples you see every single day. The most obvious one is habits. Think about your morning routine. You wake up, you stumble to the bathroom, you brush your teeth, you start the coffee maker. You probably do all of this on complete autopilot, maybe while you're still half asleep. You don't have to consciously decide, okay, now I will pick up the toothbrush. Now I will apply the toothpaste. Your subconscious mind is running the whole sequence for you. It was programmed long ago through daily repetition, and now it runs flawlessly without any conscious effort. Then there are emotional triggers. Have you ever heard a song on the radio and suddenly been flooded with a powerful feeling of sadness or happiness? You might not even consciously remember the specific memory attached to that song, but your subconscious does. It created a strong link between that melody and a powerful emotional experience from your past. When the trigger, the song appears, the subconscious instantly runs the emotional program associated with it. The same thing happens with smells, places, certain tones of voice. These triggers bypass your conscious logic and hit you right in the feelings. Dreams are another fascinating window into your mind's inner workings. Section 7. Taking the wheel. How to reprogram your inner world. Okay, so we've established that a huge part of your life is run by these automatic programs in your subconscious. That might sound a little discouraging, like you're just a robot. But here's the powerful part. You can change the programming. Your conscious mind, the CEO, has the authority to write and install new software. It takes effort and it takes repetition, but it's absolutely possible. This is the essence of personal growth and self-improvement. It's about consciously and deliberately choosing the habits, beliefs you want to live by, and then working to install them in your subconscious. The first and most important step is awareness. You can't change a program if you don't know it's running. This is where mindfulness comes in. You have to start paying attention. Notice your automatic thoughts. Notice your emotional reactions. When you get angry, don't just be angry. Step back and ask, why am I feeling this? What was the trigger? When you find yourself procrastinating, ask. Section 8. Simple tools for a powerful mind. Practical exercises. Let's get down to brass tacks. It's one thing to talk about this stuff. It's another thing to actually do it. Here are a few simple, powerful exercises you can start using today to begin communicating with your subconscious and reprogramming your mind. The first one is mindfulness. Just take 5 minutes a day. Sit down, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Your mind will wander. That's fine. Your job isn't to stop the thoughts, it's just to notice them. When a thought comes up, just label it. Worrying, planning, remembering, and gently bring your focus back to your breath. This simple practice trains your conscious mind to be an observer, not a victim, of your thoughts. Next up, affirmations. This might sound a little cheesy to some people, but the science behind it is solid. Your subconscious learns through repetition, and it doesn't care if the repeated statement is true yet. Pick a short, positive, present tense statement that reflects a change you want to make. Something like, I am calm and confident, or I make healthy choices easily. Say it to yourself in the mirror every morning. Write it on a sticky note and put it where you'll see it often. Repeat it in your head before you go to sleep. You are feeding your subconscious a new instruction, and with enough repetition, it will start to accept it as reality. Another incredibly effective tool is the use of small, repeated actions, or micro-habits. Big changes can be intimidating, and your subconscious will resist them. So, start small. Ridiculously small. Section 9. Your mind, your power. A final summary. So, let's wrap this all up. Your mind operates on 3 levels, like a stack. At the top, you have the conscious mind, the thinker, the planner, the part of you that's aware right now. It's powerful, but small, like a spotlight. Below that, you have the vast subconscious mind, habits, subconscious mind, habits, emotions, beliefs. It's the powerful autopilot that runs most of your life based on programs it learned through repetition. And deepest of all is the unconscious mind. It handles survival and stores your most hidden drives and traumas. It's the deep ocean currents that influence you in ways you don't always understand. These 3 layers are not separate. They are in constant communication. Your conscious choices, when repeated, become subconscious habits. Your subconscious feelings, unconscious drives bubble up to influence your conscious thoughts and actions. It's a dynamic, flowing system. Understanding this model is the key to unlocking personal freedom. It shows you why you do what you do. It explains everything from your morning routine, your deepest fears, your emotional triggers, your sudden flashes of intuition. It's the blueprint for your own operating system. The most important takeaway from all of this is that you have more control than you think. By using your conscious mind as a tool, you can intentionally reprogram the deeper layers. You can become the programmer, not just the program. Through simple, consistent practices like mindfulness, you can become aware of the old, unhelpful patterns. With tools like affirmations and small, repeated actions, you can begin to install new, better software. You can consciously choose the habits and beliefs that will serve you and build the life you want, one small step at a time. It's not magic. It's a process. You are not just the thoughts you are thinking right now. You are a complex and incredible combination of what you consciously decide, what you subconsciously repeat, what you unconsciously feel deep down. By learning to understand these layers and how they work together, you are taking the first and most important step toward mastering yourself. So get curious about your own mind. Start paying attention. Start small, but start today. Keep going, and you will see the change. You are the captain of your ship. It's time to start steering.